Are you ready for the big finish? Let's find out what happens to Ferdinand. The 5 men saw him, and they all shouted for joy. Here was the largest and fiercest bull of all, just the one for the bullfights in Madrid. But is Ferdinand really fierce, boys and girls? So they took him away for the bullfight day in a cart. What a day it was. Flags were flying. Bands were playing. This is a parade down in the street, and these are the tall buildings, and people are waving from their balconies. And all the lovely ladies had flowers in their hair. They had a parade into the bull ring. Look at those fancy things. First came the bandilleros with long, sharp pins with ribbons on them to stick in the bull and make him mad. Now, when you read this word, you can pretend like these 2 L's are really a Y. In Mexico, they might say bandilleros. Mr. Greco comes and reads this to us sometimes, and he speaks Argentinian Spanish, and he pronounces it kind of like a ZH, bandilleros. And later we'll talk to Mrs. Gay, who lived in Spain, and she'll tell us how they pronounce this in Spain. So even though they're all speaking Spanish, they have a little bit different way of pronouncing things. Next came the picadores, who rode skinny horses, and they had long spears to stick in the bull and make him madder. So they're trying to make the bull mad. First, the bandilleros are going to stick him. Then the picadores are going to stick him again and make him even madder. Then came the matador, the proudest of all. He thought he was very handsome and bowed to the ladies. He had a red cape and a sword and was supposed to stick the bull last of all. What's going to happen if he sticks the bull with a sword? I don't want that to happen to Ferdinand, do you? Then came the bull, and you know who that was, don't you? Ferdinand. Look at him peeking out there. He looks like he's being really timid, like, I don't know if I want to come out or not. And he's right, he shouldn't come out. They called him Ferdinand the Fierce, and the bandilleros were afraid of him, and the picadores were afraid of him, and the matador was scared stiff. Ferdinand ran into the middle of the ring, and everyone shouted and clapped because they thought he was going to fight fiercely and butt and snort and stick his horns around. Do you think Ferdinand is going to do that? But not Ferdinand. When he got to the middle of the ring, he saw the flowers in all the lovely ladies' hair, and he just sat down quietly and smelled. He wouldn't fight and be fierce no matter what they did. He just sat and smelled. And the bandilleros were mad. And the picadores were madder. And the matador was so mad he cried because he couldn't show off with his cape and sword. So they had to take Ferdinand home. And for all I know, he is sitting there still, under his favorite cork tree, smelling the flowers just quietly. He is very happy. The end. So what do you think of that? Do you think that simply refusing to fight someone who wants to fight you might help stop a fight sometimes? What does the Bible say about a soft answer turns away wrath? On this page, I want you to look at this picture again. The bull is being carted off here. That's Ferdinand in the cart. And this is an old bridge. I'm going to show you a picture of this bridge in real life. Look at that. Does that look like that picture in the book? Pretty cool, huh? Ferdinand must live close to a Spanish town called Ronda. We see him being carted past a tall, impressive bridge that connects one part of the city to the other. The name of the bridge is Puente Nuevo. Nuevo means new, but it was actually built 258 years ago. So it's the new bridge, but it's 258 years old. There's a picture of a bull fighting ring in Spain. That's where the oldest bull ring is, in Madrid. There's a real picadores. And there's a real bandilleros or bandejeros. And there's the matador with his sword and his cape. There's another bull. All right. On Friday, we're going to have a Zoom meeting with Mrs. Gay, and we're going to get to talk to her about the time when she lived in Spain. And so I'm excited to hear what she can tell us about real life things in Spain. I hope you enjoyed this book. Get yours out and read that section, page 38 to the end, and enjoy reading that to someone at your house. Have a great day.